Okay. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in this world. We are here. We are digital entrepreneurs, as you can see, from all around the world. So, in one screen, and we are here to, share with you about how we are earning more by working smarter using social media, because we do social media marketing. We are all here social media marketers. So you can see here lovely happy faces here. And I am going to start by sharing my experience. Before that, I would like to give a short introduction of myself. My name is Paramita. I am the face behind my page, Paramita SR Biswas, originally from India, living in Singapore with my husband and kids. I'm a certified graphic designer, worked as teacher and art teacher. Currently, I'm a full-time digital entrepreneur. So I, started this business 3.5 years back, and now I am, working smarter by using social media. I started with zero experience because I worked as teacher and I had no idea about digital world and about social media. But when I was on a career break, when I moved to a new country, I founded this business in social media, and I got curious. Initially, I was not sure whether I will be able to do it or not. But I followed the steps, I watched the webinar, and then I took the trial, and I found out that this there is a proven system which we can use and run this business. And we all spend time social media, right? And when I found this business back 3.5 years back, after COVID, we actually from the COVID time only, we became so much social media online dependent, right? And we used to spend time in social media. So by scrolling only, I came across one ad about this business. So I understood that my social media time I can use to earn money. I didn't know that, because here we are not selling any products. We are just doing the marketing part by doing social media marketing. And you must be thinking how we do that, because there's a thorough training there and proven system there that we follow, and we do our marketing part. So I wanted to spend more time with my family, and I wanted to have more time for myself, for my health and well-being, my hobbies, my passion. I would like to have more time. So now what is happening, I am having enough time for myself and for my family. And we always have extra time, right, which we use watching reels, videos, Netflix. So that time we can use to run our business, just consistently spending 1 or 2 hours every day by doing social media marketing. And that's how I'm running my business. I started 3.5 years back, and because of this business, I did not go to my teaching career again, and I am doing this business now full time. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Over to Praveen.
Good day, everyone. So I'm really excited to talk about this topic today. And before that, just a quick introduction about myself. So I'm Praveen Joseph. I live in Texas, United States, with my family. I'm an engineer by profession and also a digital business owner. See, most of us, we have been working so hard, but we feel that there is no enough time or money for ourselves because we were brought up in the same way. Like, so if you want more, we need to work more harder. So that's how was my mindset too, and most of our mindset. But if we can work smarter, not by harder, just by using the power of social media. So that's what we are going to share our insights and our strategy, how that shifted our income potential or generating that income that we need. So most of the working professionals like me or engineers or software engineers, nurse, doctor, or dads and spouse are all caught up in the same cycle of working more hours, missing their family time, but still not finding that saving or security they need for their future. So we think the only way to earn more is to do more. But if you see, most of the people like us, they leverage the tools, the platform, and the digital system to make that money without trading their time. So we, as a business owner, we what we do is so we leverage the social media. So anyhow, we are all spending time on platform as Paramita mentioned. So we are using Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. We keep scrolling, we liking others' post, and then we watching, commenting, and we are sharing others. So why not use that social media to share the valuable content? So build the trust between the platform, the audience, and ourselves, and then be smarter and make money out of it. So what we do is we don't sell, we just share our stories, and then we connect with the real people, and then we leave it to the automated system to take care of the rest. So that's why we call it as like a smarter way of doing it. And all you need is, you don't have to be an influencer, you don't have to be a tech expert or a speaker good in social media, you don't have to be in all of this. And again, we are not like content creators where social media pays us. So we are totally different. We have our own system which actually pay us for leveraging social media. So all you need is a phone or a laptop with the internet connection, and then you need an open mind, and then you need like 1 to 2 hours a day to be more consistent. So that's all you need to plug into a proven digital system, and with the help of our mentorship and the automation and all the tools that is already set up, so you'll be able to make the money that we actually need. So when I started, I was skeptical because I was not confident on about the social media. But once I followed the system and once I stayed consistent with the right mindset and open mindset, everything changed for me. So I was able to make, or I was able to generate the income alongside my full-time profession. And the best part is now I'm helping others to do the same thing. So working smarter for me is not a buzzword. It's like a future of earning. So if you are really tired of running in circles and want to know how to use your phone and the internet and the social media to build that income, so we are the people to contact. So please reach out to us, and then we should be able to help you out too. So Dipti, what about you?
Yeah. Hi everyone. My name is Dipti. I live in Calgary, Canada. Originally, I'm from Gujarat, India. Those who don't know me, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I used to think that I'm super busy. Running around with my kids, cooking, cleaning, helping with them homework, taking them to the class. How could I ever do anything else? And honestly, I had put myself on pause for a long time, but deep down I also wanted to feel like me again. I wanted to contribute financially, do something meaningful, and not lose my identity. And that's when I came across this amazing digital business opportunity. It's not one of those crazy hustle day things. It's something I can do just a few hours a week during nap time, school hours, and even in the evening, once everyone sleep. It's all online, and the best part is it keeps working when I'm not, like when I'm busy with my family, with my kids, out for groceries, having tea break, and it's still running in the background. I know some of you might be thinking like I'm not a techie person, or I have never done a business before. I felt the same, but this system is step by step, super beginner friendly, and there is a mentorship the whole way through, so you're never alone. For me, this has brought me back my confidence. I didn't even realize I had lost. I feel more independent, more empowered, and I'm setting up an example for my kids too. Just a few hours a week online, like when my kids go to school, my husband go to pharmacy, I finish my household routines. uh, After that, I have a few hours, I'm gonna sit relaxing on my couch and watching TV, watching movie on Netflix. Those few hours I'm gonna dedicate it to my business. I'm gonna use that hours for building my business. So you don't have to take more hours to your routine. You just That's all it takes to start. And I always remember, I'm not just a mom, or I'm not just a housewife. I'm a strong, capable, and I can build something amazing right from home. Over to you, Prudence.
Thank you so much for that. So, This is a very interesting topic. But before I start up, my name is Prudence. I'm a nurse based here in England. I've been a nurse for over 2 decades, and I'm a digital business owner now for 3 years plus. And it's been amazing. And I'm so excited to share why I even started this with you all. So, in the beginning, social media platforms used to be that place where I go and spend my 3, 4 hours every day. It became really addictive. I will be there scrolling, liking, looking at all the gossips and all of those things, entertaining myself. Until when I realized that when I saw this advertisement, a lady like myself, just like me, an immigrant, just like myself, who came for greener pastures, told in her advert how she was a banker, and now because she gave birth and did not want to go into banking anymore because of all the things she faced as a worker, she started a digital business, and she's not looking forward to ever going back to work for anybody in the corporate world. And that sparked my interest, coupled with what I've been going through as a person, as a nurse, as a mother of three children. I needed something to do like her also. After all, I'm spending 3 hours in the internet every day for nothing. Why not seize this opportunity? That is how I started this business. And obviously, if you are not within, you wouldn't really understand that the internet has got a lot. That is a way of making, that is one of the greatest human invention as per now, that gives us all the opportunities that we are actually looking for. But now the difference is us. Are you going to take this opportunity, this way of working smart that the internet has made possible for every human being out there? So if your answer is yes, then it's very, very possible. The social media has got tools. And there is what we call ads manager. And it actually exists in all the social media platforms you can think about. Think about TikTok, think about YouTube, think about Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, where we are talking right now, and so on. They have what we call Ad Manager, which is one of the greatest tools. When you set, because these are all businesses, these are people's businesses, and they make their money out of advertisements, if you did not know. So when you set your advertisements in those managers that you will be given access to as a business owner, as a professional into digital marketing using our platform, most especially, your advertisement reaches the whole world. We are talking about millions and millions of people. So it's not about who you know. You see, it's about who is actually looking for that thing that you're offering. And when they hear you speak, they come in straight away through our automated systems. So we leverage all of these systems. So coming into our platform, particularly, they have a system that has been built and tested, used by hundreds of thousands of people, and getting the same success. So you plug into that system. Like, what a privilege, because that is something that if you were to get it by yourself, it's going to be difficult to have that money to build a system like that by yourself. But because you are just plugging into what is working and helping hundreds of thousands of people around the world already, there you go. What do I say? No experience, you just need to come on. You need, don't just start somewhere, but just start. Don't procrastinate. Don't say you don't have experience, you don't have this. None of us came here with experience. It's a whole new skill. It's not even taught in the university because it changes every blessed moment. So we are here to give you information for you to make yourself an informed decision. Thank you. Over to you.
But I'd like to thank Soyang for watching. Hey, Soyang, hi. I love what he says. A business that runs while you're enjoying other things or on vacation while you sleep. And Theodora says, truly amazing. Thank you so much for watching. And here is Odila. Hi, Odila. Thank you so much. Yes, this business is great. So back to you, Sophia.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who are watching. My name is Sofia Javier and I am an ICU nurse by trade. I have two little ones, a 1 year old and a 3 year old, and I am a wife to a nurse as well. I am an immigrant from the Philippines and been living here in the US for the last 20 years. And guys, I I cannot tell you enough how smart this business and the system that Prudence was just talking about. Because as an immigrant, we are trained to come to the US to make money or to wherever country that we immigrated to. We are trained to work. We wanted that, what we call here in the US as the American dream, that dream that will give us the fence, a house, a car, and all that. What they didn't tell us is that hard life in these countries is actually harder than where we came from, because you have to work 2 to 3 jobs to actually pay your bills, because the cost of living costs that much. People think back home that we're just picking money from the tree and that we're rich all of a sudden when you come to this country. But if they only know how much hours we spend working just to pay our bills, to provide for our family, and at the same time send that money back home. And I am no different. I've been here in the US for 20 years. I almost grew up here in the US. I am still an immigrant. When I came, I was in high school. But I have the same exact mentality that I will never reach that goal unless I work so hard. So I became a nurse. It had given me, the lifestyle, the income. My husband and I are nurses. It had provided that. But the one thing that it didn't provide us is the time. We do not have time to spend with anybody else, especially when we became parents. We have two little ones who cannot provide for themselves and need 100% of our time. And that was the game changer for us. Now we're only spending one day out of the week as a family, and everything else is a missed milestone, is a missed memories, missed holidays, because the hospital doesn't close during holidays. So we're working during holidays. We work during holidays because you get paid more during holidays. It gives you more extra income. But that's not what we came here for. We came here to have a better life, and working 2 to 3 jobs is not a better life at all. So, when I found this business, I hit rock bottom. Like I said, I am a nurse, I'm an ICU nurse. During the pandemic, when it happened, I was in the red zone, as you call it. I spent a lot of hours, a lot of time in there, but I was missing the milestones of my brand new baby. I was pregnant during the pandemic. I delivered during the pandemic. I missed that milestones. And I didn't want to do the same exact thing when my daughter was born. So I started, going online, and I found a nurse who was talking to me, right? A nurse in social media who was utilizing social media, and she was talking to me, a fellow nurse who is missing the milestones of her kids as well. And that resonated with me. And I did my due diligence, make an informed decision, and I jumped into the system that Prudence was talking about. The smart system that, I can tell you, this weekend it's a holiday weekend here in the United States. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I we got invited to a crawfish boil at a friend's backyard, to a birthday party at the same time. But guess what? While I was doing all of these things, I had On Saturday, I had 16 messages of people asking, how about this business? Can you tell me more about this business? If I would have been in the hospital, I would have been working so hard. And yet I was just living my life. I was enjoying the moments. I was creating memories with families and friends. And yet my business was still running. Yesterday, Sunday, same exact thing. Went to a birthday party and I had 16 messages of people trying to inquire and actually got some blessings on both days, business blessings. How about that? When you plug into a system that's smart like that, you can be sleeping and still getting business blessings. You don't have to work hard like what they taught us to do. You just have to know the system that the millionaires and the billionaires are using to make money online. And you can do it too. Just reach out to us and you can do it too. So, on to you, Nandini.
Thank you. That was lovely. And hey, Soyang, you're so right. We are doing a great job. Even if this message reaches just a few people, that's great for us. And hi, Sita. Thank you so much for your support. An amazing business for sure. So, yeah, the thing is that we are not taught how easy this is when we're in school. We're not taught it in college. We're not taught it at university level. You never know. What is a digital business? Nobody teaches you. I saw my parents suffer, trade their time for money. They were both hardworking, they were both talented, they were extremely intelligent. And all I saw them do was work hard. From the time they woke up in the morning till the time they slept, they just worked hard. They worked hard till the day they left this planet. And my heart used to bleed for them. And my heart used to break for them. And I used to always pray to God that let me help, show me a way to help them. And I didn't find a way while they were alive. And that's my one of my biggest regrets, that I couldn't buy a palace for them and take care of them like the way they were meant to be taken care of, my king and my queen. I really feel that. Even today when I pray, at night, I ask God that I wish you had shown me this way earlier. I wish you had shown me this digital business. And I was like, when somebody started, I wanted to see these stats because I wanted to give them to you. Jobs today Jobs today are not stable. They're not stable. By 2022, robots and automation are doing the work of 30% of labor. 30%. Did you know that in China there is a company that is completely automated? I do not know the name of that company, but I'll find out and I'll put it in one of the chats. Completely automated. They don't have a human being there. All right. In 1990, the cost of employee labor since 1990 has gone up 200%, whereas the cost of robots has come down by 50%. Do the math. Do the math. A human being's value has gone up so much, they have to pay that person so much. Whereas a machine, they pay 50% less. Why won't a boss use the machine? Because his costs go down. You do that if you were the boss. Let's face it. So what do we have to do? We have to work smart. We don't allow automation to replace us. We learn how to make automation work for us. And that is what this business does. That is the treasure of this business. That is the Pandora's treasure chest of this business. It teaches us how to make that very thing that is replacing us. We use this knowledge to make that work for us. So while we're on holiday, while we're with our loved ones, while we're on a walk, that backhand system is working. And the founders of this business are so kind and so generous. They've done all the work for us. They've set up this amazing treasure for us where they went out, they found experts to build enterprise level, which is the best level of automation, enterprise level systems for us. They found a technical team that looks after this enterprise level. They found a design team that did the best designs for us, that did the best click funnels for us. That whole system that Prudence was talking about, where we all we have to do is make small 2 minute ads and 1 minute ads and use the algorithm of these six giant media platforms who themselves are very generous, who themselves have set up something for us, which is amazing. So, with the combination of what our parent company does and what the social media does, and the little bit that they teach us, which is not very hard because it's taught in such a wonderful and simple way with a training site available to us 24/7, which is multilingual. Each one of us is a mentor. We teach the people we bring in. We're all training to become coaches. Some of us are coaches here as well. And we offer that to any new person who walks in here. So you're never alone. Never alone. We have an 18-year-old and we have an 80-year-old. This is for anyone of any experience and any background and any age and any language. There's no bias here at all. So, I know my mother and father are looking down at me and they're very proud of me because somehow I said yes to this business. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just love all my digital business partners from all over the world. And over to you, Beena, now.
Thank you, Nandini. Let me introduce myself. My name is Beena. I'm originally from India and migrated the dementia nurse in NHS, and I started the business like 3 years ago. And like all of you, we all have a reason to start our business. So mine, similar to you all, I wanted to spend more time with my family, my children, and the job which I am doing, it pays me very well, but everything else I had no time for the family, and that is the reason I started. And when I think about our business, like when we talk about um, our business system, the models, it is the proven system we have, I think, in the whole world, because we have more than 200,000 people in our business, which shows that how strong the business is. And the way I look at it is that we have a gold mine, and that is showed to us, and you just need to plug into the system to get that gold mine. And that is the only thing we have to do, because everything else is set for us. You don't need to worry too much about so many other things, because once you pay the initial amount of 149, the lifelong training is set for you. You don't need to go anywhere else to learn anything. Like Prudence then said, all these platforms, all the trainings, everything is there for you. Don't need to go and ask, or you don't need to learn a training from somewhere else to do what we are doing. And we, all of us, didn't come from a background as a businesswoman or businessman or anything. We all are doing different things in our life. Stay at home mom like Deepthi, we all come from a different background. So this business is open to everybody. There is no problems that you need to face. There is no even a language barrier now, because we have different systems in place to interpret, to use the different language. We have faceless training. If you don't want to show your face, some people are very reluctant in the beginning when you don't want to show your face, because people are worried about, if what happens if somebody sees me, all that fear, the anxiety. which we all have naturally in the beginning. But as you go along with the training, the people like all of us are there to support you in this journey. You are not alone in this journey. So you need to learn to work smarter than harder. And there is a system in place for you to do that. Like Soyang was saying, like when we are sleeping, the system is working for you. You don't need to worry about it. You can travel around the world. You can enjoy with the family. You can go for a day out. You don't need to sit in an office to run the business. This is there everywhere. You just need to have that internet. Like Prudence said, internet has done a lot of things for us. So as long as you have the internet, you can run the business from anywhere, any part of the world, anywhere. Go on holiday for 6 months. The business is there for you because you are able to run the business from wherever you are. So this business is fantastic for people who are willing to learn, people who are willing to able to coach, mentor people. Because if you are not learning, you are not going to succeed in this business. Everything is in the system, but you need to be able to practice that, put that in place for you. Then the success will follow you as long as you are committed. I can see everybody in our group now, how committed each and every one of you, and how things have improved as we the day goes by. Every day we learn something from each other, and that is what we are doing here. So all our audience who is watching us, the advice is that we go and spend a lot of money for many other things which we don't get that money back at all. When you go for a shopping, like the 149 for a 30-day money guarantee which we are asking for you to learn more about the business is just nothing actually. Because you go for a meal with the friends, that is gone. We are not getting that money back, but this money you will get that back. Okay, so it is, the opportunity is there. It's up to you whether you want to open that door and take that opportunity, bring that opportunity to your own home. That is what you have to think about. Okay, so something for you all to think about rest of the week. We all are available. Who you can resonate with, contact any one of us, and we are happy to help. Yeah. Anybody else wants to contribute anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I think
Okay, so we will end it then now, and we will be back again with another topic.
thank
Thank
you.
you all.
Thank you,
Thank you for
everybody.
watching us.
Bye-bye.